Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the show. Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon, and I have another guest. Amazing, each guest I seem to get, they've got a different story, and they've always got such an amazing story to tell. And I have Gary House with me. And Gary House, I understand you were a basketball player and now you're an actor.
No, I played professional volleyball overseas.
Volleyball.
Yeah.
I got that one wrong. Well, I was close, wasn't I? But volleyball. So you're not doing that anymore? You're still doing it, or are you?
No, due to COVID, my contract opportunities fell through last year, and then I ended up tearing my rotator cuff and my supraspinatus.
That's because you look awfully young. You're very tall,
Yeah.
so you can still play volleyball, but you can't do that now.
Yeah, so
okay.
I started transitioning to modeling and acting.
So modeling. How does modeling? Hey, modeling. You must be great at modeling. I can just imagine you because you're lovely and tall. Because they love them tall.
Yeah.
You doing good at it?
Yeah, it goes pretty well.
Yeah.
All the people that I've worked with so far have been happy.
And is that in Vegas, or do you travel with that?
I travel with it.
You travel with it. Do you do a lot of stuff in New York? Well, New York, because it was closed down. Is it? I mean, is it just starting to open up and kind of get there?
Yeah, I think more job opportunities are coming. Like I'm going to LA this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For tomorrow?
Yeah.
Who for?
I can't remember the name of the company.
But it's still a company, and
Yeah.
you're doing it in one of the hotels, or probably one of the affairs or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fabulous. But you are now an actor as well.
Yes.
So how is it acting going? It's it's been a little slow lately.
Yeah, it's definitely been slow, but jobs are starting to pick up, which is good.
Yeah.
I actually went to this film festival where I met a new director, and he loved me, so he said he's going to put me on his next film.
Wonderful. Is that in Vegas, or is that in
It's
where
going to
is
shoot
that?
in Tahoe.
In Tahoe?
Yeah.
Oh, you get to go to Tahoe.
Yeah, I love Tahoe.
Oh,
I went to
like-
school in Reno, so
Oh, you
I'm
did?
very,
Oh, so you're very familiar with it because it's right on the border.
Yeah.
Lake Tahoe is fabulous.
Yeah.
Are they doing it out of... What sort of movie is it going to be, do you know?
No, he didn't give me too many details on it.
But he wants you to... Does he want you to play a main part?
Yeah.
Or he does?
Yeah.
And this is cool. Have you had many main... How long have you been in the business?
Like 6 months, I think. 6 months, yeah. Since the turn of the new year.
Since the turn of the new year,
Yeah.
and you've got kind of a lead part coming up.
Yeah. I actually played a lead in this film called Junkie Warrior. That was probably
Junkie
my first
Warrior?
lead, yeah.
And you're going to lead in that?
No, yeah, I did. We already finished filming in that.
So when does that come out?
They're in the editing process, so it'll be a couple months.
Couple of months yet. Junkie Warrior. And who was the producer of that?
Kai Brown.
Kai Brown, okay. And you had a lead in that. Okay, so you've been in the business for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
You've done one lead, you're doing a second lead.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, his look is great. And you're tall, and you've got a personality, and you've got great teeth. Actually, you've got 100% going for you. But that's not always the case. You can have all that going for you, but you still can't act.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go to acting classes?
Yeah, I have acting classes. I stay on top of my game. I kind of approach it with the same tenacity that I did volleyball, just like studying and practicing, like getting those repetitions to really hone my acting skills.
So and you realize that that's what you have to do.
Definitely.
Yeah, you have. It's funny because Carl Morden, who was a friend of mine, he always said to my husband, he said, I've got a job just like you. You do real estate as a job. I do acting. And he said, I have to do the same thing. I have to keep up with what I'm doing and everything. This is a job.
All the best still have acting coaches. Like Denzel has an acting coach.
They do.
Yeah.
So whenever you get given a part or something, they come in and they take care of you. They show you or help you how to take on that part.
Yes.
Are you going to do that?
Yes.
Are you doing it? It's like definitely. Like you're not stopping any place. You just want to be an actor and that's it.
Correct.
So you're taking every opportunity you can to be that.
Correct.
What would you advise for people to do what you're doing?
I would say just put yourself out there. Networking is probably how I find all my jobs. I have an agent. He hasn't been the most helpful in finding jobs at the moment. So if there are any agents out there, I am looking for a new agent who wants to represent me.
Yes.
But networking, I network every opportunity I can get. Just talk to people, get in rooms,
and
have
do you find places to go to, and you go by yourself or with a friend, or do you probably go by yourself?
Yeah. Just
And
depends on if I have a friend that is willing to go. That
with
has
you,
invited
great.
Me,
Yes, it'd be nice. But otherwise, you
Yeah.
don't stop at anything.
No.
You don't. How did you find this director? Where were
It was
you?
at a film festival.
A film festival
It's
in
a local,
town.
local film festival. It's called Action and Film Festival.
Action and film.
Mhm.
Okay. And so you managed to get a job through that.
Yeah.
See, it is definitely putting yourself out there because they're not going to find you at home,
No.
and maybe your resume might not be out there.
Mhm.
So if you're not out there, they don't know who you are.
Mhm.
Do you find being tall and skinny, because you are
I'm
I
not
should say
skinny.
slender.
I'm athletically built.
Yeah, athletically built. Yeah, I don't want to say, because he's not, so I had to correct myself on that. Athletically built.
Uh-huh.
Do you find all this sort of gives you the opportunity and your personality? You just go out there and you talk and
Yeah.
kind of.
People are very drawn to me. They're interested in me when they see me because I have this look that isn't. No one can pinpoint
Where
my
you're from.
ethnic origin.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what is your ethnic origin?
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm looking at a little Indian, and I'm looking at a little. I'm not quite sure.
Mhm.
Maybe I don't know.
I get. That was probably the first time I've gotten Indian.
Yeah.
Like
What's these fine
like India.
features?
India.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's the first time I've gotten that. I get Middle Eastern a lot.
Yeah, Middle Eastern. Yeah, that's
different,
it. Yeah.
Different Africans a lot, different parts of Africa. I get Dominican a lot.
Yeah, Dominican would be
Yeah.
yes. So where? Let's find out
I'm
where-
Black, Native American, and Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah.
That's the look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you've got. The Spanish. You've got that lovely Spanish
Mm-hmm.
kind of, because you've got this perfect. It's got a perfect. You got a perfect face actually.
Yeah.
But yes, you are different. You're very different. But you're very intensive. When you look at somebody, you look at them.
Hmm.
And maybe that's where you capture people. You captures people that way, which people like,
Mhm.
because when you're reading a script or when you're actually acting,
Mhm.
you actually have to look at that person.
Yeah, the biggest thing with acting, like what I keep hearing from my acting coaches, is being able to listen.
Yes.
You have to listen to what the actor is saying to you, and then respond.
Then respond, but you have
Yeah.
to wait.
Yeah.
But also, you're not thinking of your lines. You're not thinking of anything. If you listen
Mhm.
to
You
him,
listen, yeah.
when you okay, so when you listen, you actually understand what the scene is, because
Mhm.
then you say, oh, that's what it is, and these are the words because I've memorized them.
Mhm.
So that's how you get it through.
Mhm.
Wow, that's amazing. So you really like it.
Yeah.
So what do you want to be? You want to be a big movie star?
That's the goal.
That's the
If
goal.
if you're gonna do something, do it right.
How old are you?
29.
Oh, you're only 29. So you're still in the bracket of the twos.
Well, how old did you think I was?
I thought you were about 24.
Uh,
24 or 25? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were in your 20s still.
Yeah.
You kind of look that.
Mhm.
But you're very comfortable within your skin,
Mhm.
aren't you?
I try to be.
Did volleyball do that to you?
No, it's just something I've learned with time and age. I wasn't always comfortable in my own skin, and then
Oh.
just like, I don't know. As you get older, you just learn. You live life
You learn
experiences.
you learn by the things you've lost or the things you haven't achieved.
Mhm.
And then you turn around and say to yourself, well, why didn't I get that? Or what did I do wrong not to get that?
Mhm.
Unless, you're the total opposite to the part they want, but
Mhm.
no one's going to entertain talking to you about their film and everything else unless they're really interested in you.
Mhm.
And I would imagine a lot of people would be interested in you.
Mhm.
And I would imagine if they're ever going to do a story with Kobe Bryant, I'm not the first person to say that.
No, I usually get it when I have short hair, but
Well, no,
Yeah.
I'm cutting off this top hair bit,
yeah,
and I'm looking at your face.
yeah, I get that. I get that. I also get Rick Fox.
Oh, yeah.
He's another Laker player.
And why did you choose volleyball?
It kind of chose me.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, when
How
I was
did it-
when I was in high school, I played football, basketball.
Yes.
When I was a freshman, the volleyball coach at the time saw me playing those sports, and he just stayed on top of me. He was like, "You should come try out. You should come try out. Come try out for our team." I was like, "I don't want to play volleyball."
I'm not playing volleyball with you.
I had the intent to play baseball, but the year prior, I had played for this coach, and he was just horrible.
So that put you off.
Yeah, I threw away all my gear. I was like, I'm not doing this. And then I found out they had high school sports.
Oh no.
The high school baseball, I didn't really know about that because my brothers
and
played
you could
football.
have you
and
want all your
basketball.
stuff back.
So, yeah, I didn't have my stuff for tryouts, so I missed it. And then I was like, sure, like I'll come to volleyball and see what it's about. And it was super difficult. Like, it's very foreign movements to your body the first time you do it.
Oh, really?
And I kind of fell in love with that challenge aspect of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So, and
from
you
there,
like the
just-
book. It seems that you kind of like a challenge, don't you?
Yeah,
Do you?
yeah.
Yeah. No,
Life's all about challenges and how you arise to
you know,
occasion.
my favorite saying is that you're born with one breath and you leave with one breath.
Mhm.
And you've got this thing in between, and it's all yours.
Mhm.
I mean, you are all yours.
Mhm.
I don't think the majority of people understand that.
Mhm.
That this is all mine. I better do whatever I can with it.
Mhm.
And I've done a lot of stuff, and I'm very happy with things that have turned out. But you have to instigate it.
Definitely.
You know, otherwise, if you leave somebody, like you said, you've got a manager, and nothing against the manager. He's probably got a lot of people, and he deals with what he deals with.
Mhm.
But at the same time, he's not kind of behind you 100%. So,
I've always approached that tenacity of like being the master of my own destiny. Even with volleyball, I have an agent, but he wasn't always like, you never know how hard someone's working for you, so you have to
No.
continue to work for yourself. That's
Yes.
my mentality. So I always just networked in that field and just talked to people and put myself out there.
Put yourself out there,
Yeah.
let people notice you, see who you are and what
Yeah.
you are and everything else. Now, if we want modelling jobs and we want film, we want some acting jobs, which doesn't seem to be that hard for you, but that's okay. How can they reach you?
You can find me on social media at Gary's in the House. It's GarySindahouse.
Oh,
Gary's in the
Gary
house.
is in the house. Ah.
It's a play on my first and last name.
Yeah, Gary House. So
Yeah.
Gary is in the house.
Yeah.
And he's never leaving the house. He's going to stay in the house. Well, thank you for being my guest. I wish you all the best, but I know you're going to make it. So when I see the headlines, can I say hello to you?
Yes.
Can I come on and say, remember our interview?
Yeah.
You're going to make it. I know
Thank
you
you.
will, because you've got the tenacity, and that's what you need in soft prep. So he's absolutely amazing. Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. We will be back shortly.